Now I come to the fear. It's better to listen, better to say also. I don't want to say, but if I don't give you idea, then how people will be treated. Maharaj Ji and Baba Fakir, again and again, almost in every satsang, they talk on celibacy. From where fear comes, I will take this. Fear comes in when we are awake, then we have fears by thinking, by seeing, and we are sleeping, then we have fears in dream, fears of future, fears of presence, fears of health, fears of not getting something. This fear may have many forms, but the root is fear. From where it comes? There are 2-3 reasons. I am researcher. I don't accept anything blindly. When someone says, I listen carefully, then I think about it very deeply, and then do practical, is that is right or not. And I accepted Maharaj Ji blindly because I did this process for long time. He says something, I listen, I understand, then I try to find that is that true or not. I find most of the time that he is true. What he says is okay. So then I started taking him, yes, he is right, he is right. But you should not accept anybody's words blindly. So I researched on this. I was suffering from this condition which you are facing, and many people are facing this. And one day I was in the worst phase. I wake up in the morning after a what you say? Nightmare. After a nightmare, I wake up in the morning, and Maharaj Ji was in this room, I was in another room. I came with very bad state of mind and fell down in his feet, and I said, please save me, I can't control this. It's horrible, enough is enough, I can't control, please save me. Then Master knows the human's mind. He says, you have done it, so you face it. I said, I have not done anything, why I face it? He says, no. Oh, he thought I had a dream of sexuality. He said, तुमने छेड़छाड़ की होगी पहले, इसलिए वो तेरे दिमाग में पड़ा हुआ रहा, इसलिए आ रहा है, दुखी क्यों हो रहा, भोगले. मैं कहा, ओह, you are nonsense. What are you saying every time? See, this sexuality. Don't think another thing. I thought this in my mind because I was not calm. I was totally spoiled at that moment. So I said, no, master, respected master, this is not the problem. Please help me. He said this, and long half an hour satsang he gave me, but I could not find solution. Nightmare, and bad dream, and not regularly, frequently, and I was not able to find solution, like you only.
It takes a lot of energy.
I listened a satsang earlier, 2-3 years, and you frequently listen that satsang of Fakir, that you don't have control on your dreams. So that was in my mind, that you don't have control on dreams. So I took that granted, but then after this incident, I was in very worst state of mind. So then I start, okay, I will do research, why I do face this. Okay, then I meditated every day. Why it happened to me? Why it happened? With this question, why it happens to me? Why it happens to me? Why I am having so much suffering? Then one day at night in the dream, I had this problem again after long time, and then I realizes again. Next day I meditated, and I remember the whole thoughts and action of the last day. Means today night I had this nightmare, and yesterday's whole action I remind to myself. Then I did this, I thought this, I did this, after morning, afternoon, evening. Oh, I got angry on someone, and that impression is my mind. And in the day I controlled it because I was having this Santmat knowledge. Because my mind was aware, I could not take the effect of this angriness. I controlled it knowingly. But in the night, when I went in my spirit or consciousness went here before deep sleep, here the impression was there. People say God always see you. So God is there. When consciousness come to the mind, it becomes mind, it becomes tension, and it noted everything. And that moment of angerness, I was angry in the day, and that impression went in the mind and it was stored here, because this was the long problem. I was not happy with someone and I get angry. What nonsense he is doing, what nonsense he is doing, again and again, frequently. So I got irritated, I started getting angry. So because I had lot of company of master, lot of wisdom from him, so in the day this don't disturb me, but impression was there. So what is there, when your spirit go to sleep, then it plays with that impression. So you got angry in the day, so you are being punished in the night, in the dream, because you were in the negative energy in the day. So that negative energy was there, it was not destroyed, it was there. When your spirit came here, so your spirit punished yourself, means I. So because of the day's anger, I got impression in my subconscious mind and I was being punished here in the night. I found this fact, and from the next day I stopped getting angry on anybody. What he does, what she does, what others does, what I does, no anger, no anger, no anger. I pledged that I will not get angry now, and I confirmed this several times. Sometimes I forget and get angry, and I know that if this is true, it will happen in the night, and the same thing repeated.
How many days you had to work on this, not to stay angry until no nightmare?
Same day, the moment I realized that this is happening because of negative energy, the very next day I pledged that I will not be angry, and after that, years gone, I no angry, no angerness. You can ask her, no anger. So there was negative energy in my subconscious mind because of day, and that bad thought punished me. My spirit punished me in the night in the form of nightmare. I got punishment of that negative energy in the night, because what we do, we have to face, we have to pay for every. मतलब जैसी करनी वैसी भरनी. So I was having wisdom because of Maharaj Ji. So during day I controlled it. I get angry and it doesn't affect my mind, but impression was going there because that anger was not in my control. If I do drama, if I do it knowingly, then there is no impression, there is no karma make. But that anger was coming to me without my control, because someone behaved not well, not wisely. I got irritated and made new karma, and that new karma's light impression was there. And the theory says you have to pay for each and every karma, good and bad.
So you paid in that
So
night?
Paid in the night, and after stopping getting angry, no nightmare. 3 years, no nightmare.
It's paid. So it's paid, this karma.
Is this paid? Now I do not get angry without my control. To control this world, you have to show angerness sometimes, otherwise people will take benefit of you. So knowingly I do drama, so I show that I angry, but by heart I am very cool. After knowing this fact, I never get angry without control. Controlled drama I do sometime, but this taught me a lesson. This is the one reason. Okay. Another reason is lack of life force in our brain. When we have deep thoughts of sexuality, deep desire for enjoying sexuality, and we don't get chance to release that energy or to fulfill that thought, then we get frustrated, we get angry, our mind is not satisfied, we want something, and you are not getting chance to fulfill that desire. So there is abhav. So when you have abhav, you have something lacking, then your mind get angry, and again that impression goes in your mind, and you will be punished because you get angry, you had some desire and you not getting fulfilled. If you enjoy it with your partner or with others partner, naturally or unnaturally, in excess, remember this word, in excess, If you go for producing children, then no problem. If you do it very rarely, then no problem. But what happens, we are angry here in this world because of lot of desires, and we are not getting fulfilled these desires, so we want some pleasure, our soul wants some pleasure. So our mind says this is the easy technique, go for sexual enjoyment. And then what happens, we get in habit. Yeah, our muscles remember this, and mind get programmed to have this enjoy. So this becomes a cycle, and because of this our brain becomes empty, and because our brain is empty, have no vital elements that makes him intoxicated. You know, this semen makes you sleep, this makes you enjoy, this makes you, you know, every kind of enjoy, eating, listening, speaking, sense pleasure. Every pleasure comes because of this, and we use this precious thing in enjoying sexuality for momentary pleasure, and our mind is empty, and our mind will become now wavering, overthinking, and restless, always restless. So that nasa is not there, that daru is not there. Nanak says this is Nam Kumari, this is the daru. Daru means liquor. So we spoiled all the intoxication, all the daru, liquor outside to enjoy this sexuality. So our mind becomes restless, totally restless, horrible condition. And at night what we do, we go for sleep. For sleeping our mind should be in calm, quiet, you know, in stable condition, easy, not fulfill of desires. If you have desires, you will think, you will plan, and then no rest to mind. So if you have this energy, then you will go to bed and easily sleep, because during day what desires you had, you did your action, you worked, and you will get. But you are having two problems. The very first day I told, the lack of energy and lot of deep desire. So our mind get more restless, more restless. खूब बेचैनी बेचैनी बढ़ जाती है, एक तो बहुत ज़्यादा चिंताओं की वजह से, और एक इस शक्ति को खोने की वजह से माइंड में बेचैनी आ जाती है. सो सम पीपल स्टार्ट टेकिंग लिकर और सम अदर intoxications to make their mind easy, so that at least they get some hours rest and they are able to work next day. Otherwise, you know, if this remains, they will not be able to work next day, or they start working next day, after 1 or 2 hours they will get irritated, they will lose control of their mind, so they start taking intoxicants. This is the problem why people take intoxicants. Most of this is the 75% reason. So because of lack of celibacy, this life force, our mind become restless, and what happens, this negative energy is full in our mind, and because of this lack of energy our mind becomes negative, have evil ideas and poor thinking and negativity, and always doubtful. Because no, what is your mind, you will see this world, whole world is like this, so you will not believe anyone. So this negative energy keeps on increasing, and that creates nightmares. That negative energy is there in your subconscious mind, and when we go to sleep, our spirit plays there, because there are impressions. Like we have desires, because of that desire we work in the day. So the same way, when we go to sleep, our desires are in subconscious mind, positive and negative energy. So sometimes we enjoy while sleeping good dreams, and sometimes bad dreams. Sometimes the negative energy is more, than we have nightmares. So our spirit consciousness plays here till it goes in divine locks, and here is deep sleep. So natural deep, before going in natural deep sleep, our consciousness play here. If you have negative energy or lack of energy, then you will have fears in the day and fears in the dream. So this is the punishment by God to us, because of we are creating negative energy. This is the second reason. First, you were unknowingly making yourself angry. Second, you are in ignorance and you lose this energy to enjoy, to remove your frustration, or to remove your longing of things. You are unhappy, so you want this joy. So this is a cycle. So this makes our mind uneasy, and we feel fear in the day, our mind works negatively and have lot of thinking, and because of overthinking mind gets tired and our consciousness punishes. This is the second reason. And third reason is bad prarabdha, bad luck. You know, we know what we have done in this birth, but we do not know what we have done earlier. So we may have done very bad deeds in the previous birth. You know, we have given much pain to other people. So that is there also there in our subconscious mind. So you may be having lot of energy, you may not be get angry, you may not be making any negative karma, and still you feel fears and still you have nightmares. It means in previous birth you gave pain to somebody, and that pain is not coming in your life in your awakened state. This comes in the night, means that was the light impression, and you are lucky that you are facing this in dream, not actually. Otherwise, if it was a hard karma, you have to face that in your life. Means suppose you had a night dream that you got accident, you fell in the sea and drowned. So this comes in dream, means it was a light karma and you faced it, you pay for it in the dream. Otherwise, if it was a hard karma, you have to face it in the living state, in the daytime. Understood? This is the third reason, because of your bad luck, bad destiny. Okay. Fourth one is we are living here in this world. We are planets. You are planet, I am planet, everybody is planet. And in this universe there is fear. Okay. So sometimes what happens, someone is in negative energy, like in sorrow, in suffering, having bad desires. So you come in contact with such a person and he talks to you, or you gauge him and you take his bad energy, bad radiations.
Or like parents can give you this.
Okay, I will come to that. Fifth, that is fifth. So because of negative energy of others, you had bad company with such a negative person. Because of that also you may feel fear temporarily, and that impression is in your mind, then you will have bad dreams. And one is you have it by hereditary in your DNA, means your father had bad thoughts, bad thinking, your grandfather had bad, ancestors had bad thinking, that traveled to you in your mind, and that why you get punished by your mind or your consciousness. So this is the fifth reason. And sixth reason, this is the most common reason of fear and this nightmares. Suppose you live in West, so there is a culture, so there are social values, and you are programmed since childhood that this is right, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. And in the East there are some other values. We think this is good, this is right, this is bad, this is wrong. You know, we are programmed since childhood. So our mind is programmed like that, that if I do this is right, or if I do this, this is wrong. So sometimes we do wrong things and our culture or our society says this is not good, and then we feel that I have done something wrong, means that becomes your sin. But that may be sin in your society, that may not be sin in our society. So your mind is programmed like that, and if you do some action or thought opposite to your mind, opposite to your culture or society, then there will be a bad impression in your mind and you get punished because of that. Like I give an example, here in India Hindus also live, Hindu majority population, and Muslim also, lot of Muslim also here. So in Hindus we marry in different families, not in our uncle's family or in Bua, Phufa, Mama families, means our uncle, aunt's families. We can't marry, we have to leave and we have to marry another family. So this is culture in Hindu. But in Muslims they say if you can't marry your uncle's family, then you are bad. So they marry to Bua, Mama, uncle's family, you know, they like it. And if they love and they marry in another society, they take it bad. So if we, we have attachment to our uncle's daughter or mama's daughter or, bua's daughter, so we are programmed like this, that this is bad. And unfortunately, because of bad deeds, if you do this, then there is negative impression that you are doing sin. So this is right here, this is wrong here. Means for you this may be right, for another this may be wrong. So because of this also we create negative energy and we get punished. So this is all mind game. Maharaj Ji used to say this: nothing is good, nothing is bad. What you think, so it is. Okay. So this is all mind game, and because of negative energy, negative thoughts, you get punished in the form of nightmares if the hard karma, or if it is light, you feel that a dog is chasing me and then suddenly he bite you, and you falling from mountain, you got accident, you feel like I got a cancer or big disease, or you are not able to walk or run, or many things comes in the dream, or someone cut your hand, or you fighting with someone, or you are quarreling with someone. All this comes because of negative energy of mind, or lack of celibacy, or from ancestor, or many things from cultural values, all this. So if you understand this well, then what will happen? You take no negative radiation, you don't think bad ideas, you think this is Maya. Then if this impression goes in your mind deep, you are sure that this is only because of these reasons, then no negative energy, no fear will come to you.
By understanding.
Yes, by understanding only, by this wisdom only. If you are convinced that yes, this is the reason, so you try this at home, and now this is the problem and this was the reason. Now what is remedy? No?
I may give one more example. For example, there happen very bad things, like now is a war now in Ukraine, and people get in the war, it's like traumata. You cannot forget it.
That will come in
again and again. Or when people are young, they are misused from somebody.
Okay, leave it.
Or for example, somebody is in money need and he cannot give money to his family for 10, 20 years. This is all then ingrained in the mind.
I have all this. I'll
how
take.
To get out this.
Yes. Coming to this. Already I have this here. Okay, you understood what is the problem, what is the reason. Now what is the remedy? So there are two things. We have physical body and we have mental body. Combination of these two makes fear. So we have to take care of both bodies, physical body and mental body. So physical body, how we take care? Improve your health, improve your brain's health. So that's why I suggested you, there are 5 medicines that take care of your mind. The first one is ashwagandha. This is very good for sleep. Means if a person is having lack of energy and he is not able to sleep, then this ashwagandha will make him easy to sleep. And some pills are also available. So some medicines are also available in allopathy also, but they have side effects, So better you take Ayurvedic medicine. So ashwagandha is for that. Means you are having lot of dreams, not able to sleep, करवट बदलते रहते हैं और नींद नहीं आ रही है और डर लग रहा है, तो take ashwagandha. Second is Shilajit. Shilajit is to make your brain very strong, a good source of iron. This gives you lot of energy. This makes your brain rich. So Shilajit, second one. This is very good for brain. But excess of everything is bad. These are very strong Ayurvedic medicines, so don't take in excess. And if you stay in hot weather, then try to take little one or try to avoid. Like in India, 10 months it remains summer, 2 months only winter. So we have to be very careful while taking these medicines, otherwise this will increase the heat of the body. So you are in west countries, so there is cold, so more suitable to you. The third one is Safed Musli. That increases also energy, improves brain's health. Then fourth one is Gokhura. This is also very nice Ayurvedic medicine. Fifth one is Satavari. This is also very nice Ayurvedic medicine. And the sixth one is Siddh Makardhwaj. This is the best thing ever available in Ayurveda. This takes care of everything. Means if you have weakness, you take this. One tablet every day in the night with milk or with honey.
You bought this?
Yes, you bought this. This is the best. 100% this will work. I have experience of this. So these are the 6. Earlier Maharaj told you other things also there, like aloe vera and this almond oil, anjeer, figs, and munakka means dried. Yeah, those were the cheaper versions, and these are the little bit costly things. So this takes care of your physical health and improves your brain quality. So this way you can take care of your physical health. And now I come to the mental health. For mental health, what is there? Negative energy. So for positive energy, you take Gyan. You take wisdom, understanding, come to the master and take Gyan. Try to keep yourself cool by Gyan and try to not make negative energy. Fakir says, एक आस रखो और एक विश्वास रखो. Means always be optimistic, having a hope that yes, everything will be better, everything will be better. What negative is going in my life, that will also give me good result. Something happens negative, you take it positive. So your mind will be calm and try not to make negative energy. So you have to train your mind and you have to take knowledge and you have to practice this. Then your mind will not make negative energy, you know. And sometimes radiations comes, like she is from Ukraine, so this is natural. She has attachment to the Ukraine people, so bad energy comes to her, so automatically she get radiations and get uneasy. So what is the remedy for that? I will take one sub for this. Data Dayal Sabd for Baba Fakir. He was getting irritated because of his society. Then his master said this sabd to him. Up to this clear? Any questions? No? Angela, you listen this. कोई सुख दुख का नहीं दाता, तेरी ही भूल सब, कर्म करते हैं अपने अनुकूल और प्रतिकूल सब. You know, Baba Fakir got a letter from his father. His father wrote him that people, neighbors and other people from the village says him bad things and he gets suffering because of this. He wrote a letter to Baba Fakir. Baba Fakir shows this letter to the Subrat Dayal ji that this is happening with me, what I do, please suggest me. Then Data Dayal ji says to him to make him calm, to make him understand, to Fakir Chand. Yes. कोई सुख दुख का नहीं दाता. No one gives you pain and happiness. No one can give you pain, no one other can give happiness. तेरी ही भूल सब. This is your ignorance, this is your fault. कर्म अपने करते हैं अनुकूल और प्रतिकूल सब. Everybody do the deeds or the karmas according to you, means favorable to you and opposite to you. Yani good or bad deeds you do. So because of that you get a result of that and you face these sufferings or pain from the people. कर्म की प्रधानता की क्या नहीं तुझको समझ, कर्म से आनंद है और कर्म से ही सूल सब. Means you do not know, don't understand this karma philosophy. He says this karma philosophy, this deeds result is everything. Means whatever you do, you have to face that. Okay, good or bad. He says this. I am not getting the actual translation, but I am trying to make you explain. Karam se anand hai. This bliss, pleasure, happiness is because of your good deeds. And karam se hi sool sab. All pain, suffering, all this negative energy is because of your deeds. So no one other giving you pain. No Ukrainian, no Russian giving you pain. It was your bad deed that you born in this time and you are born in the time when there is Ukraine and Russian war going on and you are taking radiations and you getting suffering of this, so you becoming unhappy. This all this is because of your deeds. Otherwise you may have born earlier or after this war, so no problem. यह जगत है वाटिका, करते हैं प्राणी आके काम, कर्म के अनुसार इनके कांटे और फूल सब. दिस वर्ल्ड इज लाइक ए गार्डन. करते हैं प्राणी आके काम. एवरी ह्यूमन कम्स हियर एंड दे डू सम एक्शन और दे डू कर्माज. कर्म के अनुसार इनके, अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर डीड्स एंड कर्माज, दे हैव कांटे, these thorns and flowers, means they have happiness and suffering. जो ठगेगा वह ठगा जाएगा, निसंदेह आप प्रेमी जन ही पाते हैं प्रेम के बहुमूल सब. अपनी करनी आप भरनी पड़ती है संसार में, अपने घर की आप उठाया करते ही हैं चूल सब. He says, who will deceive others, who will cheat others, he will get cheated, he will get deceived. There is no doubt in this. And if you give love to others, you will get love. अपनी करनी आप, what you do, good and bad, you have to face in this world here, not in spiritual world. अपने घर की means you are responsible for your pain and pleasure, your deeds are responsible. किस भरम में तू पड़ा औरों की बातें छोड़ दे, काम में लग अपने कर ले, कर्म निज अनुकूल सब. Where are you wondering? Why are you living in ignorance? Live talking about others. Forget about others and काम में लग अपने. You take care of, you mind your business. You take care of your job. कर कर्म निज अनुकूल सब. And now you have this wisdom and you do good karma, which favors you, which make you progress. He is trying to say this because of your good and bad deeds. You are facing this. And forget about others and do good karma now. Last lines. सतनाम सुमिर सदा, झगड़ों से बचकर रह सदा, जो नहीं समझता तो पढ़ना लिखना धूल सब. He says always do simran of Surut Sar Sabad Yoga, means try to remain in the fourth path. There is no pain and pleasure. The real happiness is there. So you left this palace, your consciousness left this fourth place, so you came here in the mind, and mind means happiness and pain. So you are friend to mind, so you leave this friendship of mind and go there in the fourth path and enjoy your life. झगड़ों से बचकर रह सदा. You try to avoid these quells of this world. जो नहीं समझता तो, even if you don't understand, then all this learning, listening, reading is in vain, means you are in ignorance. Okay, understood? So he says, because of your deeds, because of ignorance, you are in problem and you are wandering here and there. And he says, you try to become spiritual, then you will be at your home. And if you are downwards in your mind, you become friend to your mind, then mind will give pain. Mind always keep changing. This body, mind and soul, Atmic log, these all are changeable. These keeps on changing, sometime good, sometime bad. So if you want pleasure, you go there and you try to understand this. Whatever good and bad you are getting, all because of your deeds. So take knowledge. Who takes knowledge, what will happen? They have to face their karmas, but they do not cry. They face it happily. Yes, I have done this, so I am facing this. Oh, it's Maya. Suppose I have done something wrong. Then after some time, when I sitting alone and I will think, oh, that thing I did wrong, and then I will think, oh, I did wrong and I am feeling bad. So if I have knowledge, then I say, okay, I will not repeat it, one thing, and this may be my prarabdha karma. So God did this, I did not this, I do not want to do such things, but still I do these things. So this was my prarabdha karma, it happened, I will not repeat it. It has to happen, so it happened. So you will not cry, you will not be in pain. You will accept, you will surrender to God that, oh God, please help me. I did this, I do not want it to do this. So it means you are creating positive energy. So your mind will be easy, and then If your thinking, if your action, if your words are pure, then who will punish? For punishment we get, we know, for our bad deeds. If you have no bad deeds by action, words and thought, then no punishment. You will be happy.
So with these ingrained negative energy, negative karmas like parents, DNA, culture, war,
Outer radiations.
Heavy things that are very deep inside
Yes.
us. There are two methods
Yes.
which have to be applied. First is to understand this, why this happened, and through this understanding process we can clean it.
Yes.
At least we can try. And the other is we have to think positively so that we are not overcome by the negative radiation,
Yes.
by these karmas, habits, accidents.
Yes.
And through having hope and positive energy, we make something against these negative.
Yes, and never forget that you have to save energy. Now you understand, from today start saving energy, this life force. If you keep on losing this energy, your life will become hell. I have this experience, and when we save it, we feel energetic, enthusiastic, no night dreams, good sleep, and easy. I have done it practically, so I can tell you my experience. So the moment the wise person will listen this, he will save his energy. What he has done in past, that has been done. Now you take care physically. I told you how to take care. Take good food. Take food only when you feel hungry. Avoid overeating. Sleep at right time. Right time means 9:30 to 10 is the right time to go to bed, and 4 to 5 is the right time to wake up. But in this time this is practically not possible always, so try to follow this. But if sometimes not possible, then no problem, don't worry. So this is the best thing, means have rest at right time. If you sleep in the day, then you cannot sleep in night. So do the right thing at right time. Improve your health by good food. Be very careful, because your food is your body, your food is your mind. So never take money or never take food from others for filling your stomach or for filling your day-to-day needs. Earn your money, and because some other people may earn money dishonestly by bad means, so they will have bad effect on you. So only use good money and take care of physical health by eating good food. And if you are not able to making yourself healthy by these good foods, then take help of these medicines I told you. And this was physical. Mentally I told you how you can take care of your mind. I assure you there will be no nightmares, no fears in the life if you follow this. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome. Understood? So no one gives us pain. We create pain because we are the creator of our world. No one else can create our world. God made this world, and we have the same power. So we create our world. If we are happy, the whole world is happy. So that's why I was in pain, because some rape happened in Haryana, this very close to Delhi. During some agitation, I was in bad state of mind. I earlier told you. I said to Maharaji, he said many things to me, but I was still angry and not easy. He said then, did it happen to you? I said no. Then he says, why are you worried? Why are you angry? Why are you not easy? The moment, oh, this is the problem. Then I asked, why it happened to them? He says, the husband and wife may be quarreling at home since long time, and because of their bad karma, they fall in a situation that they had this accident because of their quarreling at home. Kumati, ghar mein kumati thi. Because of that, they had this. They were there at a bad time. That bad incident was because of their deeds. So if you do not do anything wrong, and if you love to God, then nothing bad can happen to you. Karma philosophy. So we have to understand karma philosophy. This will happen only by going Satguru's Saran. He will tell you this theory, how to make your life peaceful. Then you will become spiritual. Otherwise something will come, always come, and will disturb your mind, and then you cannot become spiritual. That's why this worldly knowledge is also. If you have nightmare at night, then whole day will be spoiled next day, and it may have effect 2-3 days also. What happens with me, if by chance I get bad dream in the night, the moment I wake up I forget that, because I know that was Maya, that may be some bad deed, I face that and it's over. I do not remember after 10-15 minutes what I saw in the night. You know, I did this research myself, because I could not understand this by Maharaj Ji and by Baba Fakir and Kabir. Then because I was suffering this a lot, so I did this my own research, and I am happy. It may be applicable on others or not, I do not know, but it is working quite perfectly on me.
How long you had these nightmares? Long time?
Long time.
A year?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years, but not frequently. Sometime. When mostly I remember it happened when I did something wrong by thought, not by action, by thought. And when I found this fact, then I saw my mind that, oh, these were the mistakes. That's why you get punished in the form of nightmares. Now no nightmare can affect me. No, nothing comes. Last 3 years, no nightmare, no fear. I enjoy this. And opposite is also okay. If you create good energy, good form of mind, peaceful, then happy, then what will happen? You will have good sleep. Either you will have no dreams or very little dreams. Okay, you want some more time or finish?
It's okay, I think.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you. You have question? Yes. Okay, then close it. Thank you. You have been here since last 5 days, and I was having some pressure that what I will say, but now after 2 days I got relaxed. Yes, I can say what they want, and now I am very confident and very easy, and I had good time with you both. So thank you for coming, and you become medium for whole humanity to come out this knowledge, and they will listen, and if they have respect for this, they will have benefit out of this. I have taken lot of things which I get by research and get by Maharaj Ji. I gave all to you in these 5 satsangs. I have lot more things. In coming satsangs, I will take all these things, not for you only, for other people also. My purpose is that lot of people get benefit of this, not only me, not only you. Our good deed must give happiness to others also. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your patience, for your time.